It happened. Let's see if I can. I guess the only way it goes. I got one person. What's up? All right. 10 people. 24. How high are we going to go? What's up, guys? Hit that like button. If you want to chat, hit that like. What's up, guys? Fight happened. You guys see that? 29. 30. That's happened. Hello, baby. I'm a little sick right now, guys, so my voice is all screwed up. I just got back from a wrestling tournament. My kids competed today. Yes. Common. Congrats to Makhachev. Hello, Skeptic. Joseph. Ramon. Yeah, he looked even better than most of us expected. Christian Hill is heartbroken. What's your video request? Blank, blank. I only got a little bit of time to talk, but what's your video request? Yasin, what's up? What do I think about the fight? It's kind of what I expected. As I watched the fight, something that became... Okay, real quick. Could you make a video covering low singles plus finishes into passing guard? Yeah, I guess I could. I could definitely do something with that. But yeah, couldn't get him down against the fence. Maybe Volkanovski. But, you know, let me say this. Right now, it's like Sambo's much better than BJJ. Listen. Calm down. Look, the thing is, guys, Islam is a better grappler overall, which is what I said. I mentioned the phrase something like, it's what I would want you guys to strive to become. And if you guys notice, I did not really say Sambo. I might have mentioned it, but if you guys watch my breakdown or my analysis, I don't really give a lot of credit to Sambo. And I want to mention a little bit about that. Maybe I'll do another video on this, but I know people that are kind of casual MMA fans, or they kind of train a little bit, but they're not like really into the sports. They may not know this, but guys, first of all, Sambo really isn't like a big sport. It's not. It's a very small sport. And the reason why his grappling is better is because of wrestling. He's a wrestler. If you guys didn't know, Islam, people go, he's a Sambo guy. And I'm like, he's a wrestler that does judo. You know, somebody just mentioned judo. If Sambo was easy, it would be called jiu-jitsu. So, look, guys, Sambo is like I called it a marriage between wrestling and judo. You know, that's one thing that Sambo, I believe, has correct. They mix those two a lot better. Like judo on its own, it's the way it's done today is very lacking. the way it's done today in the sport. Wrestling, on the other hand, I think is a little bit better than judo because it doesn't limit techniques as much as judo limits techniques. But, the obvious problem with wrestling is they don't have submissions. But they really get the takedowns good. And at high levels, all the high level, world level wrestlers have pretty good throws. That doesn't mean they have judo, but it does mean they have throws. And Islam Makhachev does an amazing job of combining, the judo and the wrestling. Let's contrast that a little bit with Khabib. So with Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's a sambo guy, but he doesn't use the judo quite like. I'm not saying he doesn't know it, but his style is much, much more wrestling. So Islam brings in the judo a little bit more than Khabib does. Although Khabib is also very good at it. So what am I getting at? Here's what I'm trying to get at. Islam has wrestling. He has judo. We can call it sambo if you like. If it makes you happy, you can call it sambo. But his ground game, it doesn't come from sambo. It's not. It just isn't. Sambo is a wrestling sport. It's a wrestling sport that has judo in it. And the submissions of sambo are good. I have friends. I think about my friend Vlad Kulikov out in Texas. And, it makes me think, oh man, Vlad's a sambo guy. He's going to get upset with me. But, no, here's the thing. A lot of sambo guys, they're great. They're like wrestlers. We're very similar. They're wrestlers with some submission skills. But the thing is, if we're honest, jiu-jitsu has really, really done a lot of the evolution of the submission game. And so what we're doing is we're kind of standing on the shoulders of all those before us, and mostly in jiu-jitsu, to improve our submission game. Now, having said that, I'm a jiu-jitsu black belt, but that's why I preach the wrestling. I preach the takedown game. It's why I thought that Islam was the much better overall grappler. So, a lot of people who are too proud. I notice a gentleman from Russia. I just want to say this to you, sir. Some people are very, very proud, and they'll say stuff like, "Sambo's the best." And, like you're so proud. I get it. I feel the same way about wrestling a lot of times. So I get it. But I also feel that way about jiu-jitsu. So let me say this. People won't admit sometimes because their pride. They don't want to say that, why Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev are so good on the ground? They're so good on the ground because of jiu-jitsu. Guys, jiu-jitsu has permeated sambo. It's permeated everyone's grappling game. It has improved everyone's submission skills. It's changed my life, and I can't, if you were to pluck from a time machine the sambo guys of the 1990s and the 1980s, they would not look anything like Khabib Nurmagomedov or Islam Makhachev. They would not. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. So when you see guys that, they may represent the name sambo like Makhachev or Khabib, their version of sambo, it's a different thing. I would like to just say, case in point, just last night, Cade Rutolo just went with, world champion in sambo. And it's pretty clear that the guy doesn't know leg locks. He's not a leg lock guy. And then people go, you're crazy. How can you say that a Sambo guy's not a leg lock guy? Because Sambo's the grappling art where everybody goes, yeah, those are the guys that got the leg locks. But it's just, it's hard for people to understand if you're not fully, like, you commit your whole life to this game like I have. And, you know, so jiu-jitsu is great. They have a serious problem, and they don't do enough takedowns, and they have this guard pull thing in competitions. And this guard pull thing in competitions severely weakens their overall wrestling game, grappling game. And that's why I think that, call it Sambo. I would personally just call it a freestyle wrestler from Dagestan with a Sambo twist. That's what I would call Islam. Or judo twist, flavor, if you will. I still call them wrestlers. Habib and Islam are wrestlers, okay? They may say that they did Sambo, but Sambo is not a worldwide massive sport. It is very tiny, and wrestling is enormous in comparison, and the majority of the skills come from wrestling and judo. Let me say that. All right, done. Sorry, Sambo guys. I love you guys. You guys are close to my heart as well. So, I knew that his grappling game was good. It was good enough to not get caught. So there was some crafty guard work by Oliveira, but not bad enough to get caught. You know what I kind of enjoyed watching was I really thought this. I don't think I said it on my prediction. I mentioned that I would not be surprised if Islam rocks Oliveira. I think I said that. If I didn't say it on the video, I have said that to my students. So I don't remember exactly everything I said on video, but from the very first punch, no, I must have said it. I said this because I know this was a point I wanted to make. If Oliveira's worried about the takedown, I can see him getting clocked and getting hit. And that first punch of the fight, when I saw that first punch by Islam, I went, it's just so clean. You could look at it and go, why did he get hit? But you got to understand, these guys are so nervous about the takedown. They're just thinking, he's going to take me down. And then they get punched in the mouth. And, so the more I saw that, and then obviously the blow that led to the arm, guys, this wasn't like insanely serious, better grappling by Islam. That's not what we saw at the end as the finisher. It was a right hand or I don't even know if I was watching a mirror image when I watched it. I got to see the highlights on YouTube, guys. But that punch, whether it was a right or a left, you guys can fill me in. That punch was striking that knocked Oliveira silly and landed Islam right hand. That's what I thought it was. And landed him right into that arm triangle position. Now, I'm going to do a video on this, guys, for you. Probably Monday. The only thing I can see for Oliveira, obviously everybody, what would you do? What should he have done? I know that Oliveira, I listened to the post-fight conference, and he said, no excuses. I like that because it's respectful. No excuses. Islam's the better man. He beat me today. He's the man. But yeah, okay. And Ramon, he mentioned the Muay Thai that guys, let me reveal what I actually meant. Let me reveal, because I don't like to shit on people, but I do like to tell you guys what I really think. So I don't want to be mean and hurt people's feelings, but I'm telling you what I really believe. When I said that Oliveira had Muay Thai, that was kind of a slap to Muay Thai. Let me be honest, guys. I said he wasn't slick. Oliveira is not slick with his striking. He doesn't slickly outstrike you. He takes a punch and gives a punch. He takes it and gives it. And that's what I was trying to say in my prediction. And so it was kind of a knock on Muay Thai. Now that doesn't mean Saenchai is incredible. So Saenchai is an exceptional Muay Thai fighter. Exceptional. But when someone that comes from boxing, you know, and we see, or American style kickboxing, and we see Muay Thai, and I'm talking about basic Muay Thai guys, especially the Muay Thai guys of the older age, what we see is we see guys that aren't that skilled, very tough. And when I say not that skilled, I mean all around skill. They have great skill in some areas, but the old Muay Thai style was like tough. Put your hands up, take a shot, give a shot, take a shot, leg kick, take a shot, leg kick. They could take punches, put their hands up, take these punches and deliver brutal leg kicks. And Muay Thai showed time and time again that they were the better striker, mostly because they were just freaking incredibly tough. And they could take shots and then deliver hard leg kicks. While the Taekwondo karate specialist would be pretty and great at hit and don't get hit and being quick, the Muay Thai guy was able to take a shot and then just deliver a brutal shot. Now, to get away from that, that's what I meant. I wanted to reveal what I meant in my prediction now that it's over. I was right, but I said that Islam would not stand in front of him. And because he's not going to stand in front, he's going to be in and out. He's going to play the hit and not get hit game. That's why I didn't think that Oliveira would knock him out. I didn't think that his striking was going to be the big cause of Oliveira winning. I didn't think it was going to make it happen for Oliveira. And I think you have to get better. And that's why Islam looked better than Oliveira at striking. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to say it, guys. American Kickboxing Academy. Guess what, guys? Everybody in America nowadays, they all do forms of Muay Thai, even at my own gym. But guess what? At my gym, we have Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham, one of the greatest kickboxers of all time, are at my gym, guys, teaching my guys kickboxing. One of the greatest, undefeated kickboxer back in his day. We have a style, even though he's Canadian, we have a style that is American mixed with the Muay Thai style. And I do believe that is the better style. I do believe that that's the style that Islam uses. Better boxing. And you know what? The best Muay Thai guys of today are also doing that. So really, just like I talked about Sambo and Jiu-Jitsu influences and Dutch style and like all this, exactly, yes, Ramon, yes. Just like Jiu-Jitsu influences today's Sambo and even today's Judo to some degree, even though Judo is still primarily about the big throw. American style of kickboxing, even though Muay Thai kind of won the battle, sort of, the name, at least naming, like the Muay Thai name holds more weight and it's everywhere. But the Muay Thai has evolved. It's evolved a ton, and boxing has helped it, and Taekwondo has helped it. Karate has helped it. So today's Muay Thai is really, it's trying to take the best of everything, was what we should all do, right? Which is great. It's great about Muay Thai. But having said that, Oliveira's Muay Thai is still, it's not Saenchai. It's not Saenchai Muay Thai. It's not It's not like the others that are amazing. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, I wanted to do a video on this. I'm going to talk about it. Of course, when you get hit by Islam and you're on your back, 100% Ramon Wong. He's like Ramon Wong, guys. Give the guy a round of applause. Today's martial arts are nothing like the 20, 30 years ago. Even jiu-jitsu is not the same. You know, I was coming up in the 90s. I was watching, I mean, like, still, a lot of times guys today are like talking about new stuff. And we were doing that stuff back then. But it is another level nowadays. And I admit it. And you know what? I'm old, guys. I'm too old for it. Like, I'll admit, maybe not too old. Maybe not too old. I don't like the word too. But I'm old, so I'm not going to go relearn jujitsu in the new way. I've chosen in my life to try to dedicate myself to the submission game as much as I can, but I will not relinquish my takedowns anymore. I will not relinquish the ground control that wrestling provides, and specifically American folk style, because I've done freestyle Greco and did I say that? Freestyle Greco and folk style. Folk style wrestling is huge. So the let me say this. So the jiu-jitsu guys today are absolutely incredible. The problem is the sport has driven it towards supreme submission skills with not enough takedown ability and balance. Now ADCC is doing a pretty good job of bringing it back. You know, without ADCC, guys, jiu-jitsu would just be, it would be worse. Jiu-jitsu would be worse without Abu Dhabi Combat Club. You need ADCC. You need it. You need its crazy point system. As much as I would wish they would get rid of that ridiculous no points for the first half. You need it. And, you know, anyway, that's my thing with jiu-jitsu. Having said that, Islam is learning jiu-jitsu at AKA, and he has already had plenty of time, many years, to take his freestyle, Greco, Sambo, and take his submission game to the next level. Guys, he didn't show up from Dagestan with all of those skills. He has developed, I guarantee you. Go watch Khabib Nurmagomedov compete in Naga, and you can see that he doesn't have grappling skill when it comes to submissions in that tournament. He's just okay. He's good, but he's not the Khabib of today. And he developed that over the years with modern day training, which is an influence of jiu-jitsu. That's for you guys that hate jiu-jitsu. Now, for you guys that love jiu-jitsu, learn some takedowns. Learn some wrestling. You got to add it to your game. Stop pulling guard all the time. Stop it. Just I got to do more videos on this shit. There's so much stuff to talk about. I'm going to go on and on and on. I can't stay here much longer, but Islam striking looked good, guys. What else? There was something while I was I keep getting close to it and I don't say it. Let me tell you guys something. The 10th Planet guys. Are there any 10th Planet guys? We got 142 people watching. Any 10th Planet guys? And why do we only have 42 likes? With 140 plus people in the room, why do we only have 42 likes? Why? Why isn't the like button getting smashed? All right, guys, look. Thank you, 48. So, listen, guys. Are there any 10th Planet? Oh, there we go. HD Golfing. Do we have 10th Planet? Do we have 10th Planet? All right. Prelude does some 10th Planet stuff. 10th Planet Dubai. Oh, got it. Digital Puppy Official. 10th Planet in the house. What do you 10th Planet guys learn from Half Guard? Somebody tell me. No, not the Hindulo teen. I don't care about that crap. Forget about the Hindulo teen. What do you guys learn from Half Guard? Day one. Lockdown. No, not deep half. Lockdown. Digital Puppy Official gets it. Ding, ding, ding. Guys, I know that Oliveira was hurt. He was hurt off of that right hand. But what do? You're on the bottom. This is like the movie Speed. You guys remember Speed? You remember Keanu Reeves? You're on the bottom. You just got smashed in the face with a right hand by Islam Makhachev. You're in the bottom half guard. He's got you in a potential arm triangle. What do you do? What do? You do the lockdown. Thank you. Guys, Oliveira, as good as he is at jiu-jitsu, amazing. What he needed at that moment was a lockdown. And maybe a pimp arm, as Digital Puppy Official says. You gotta have it. This is why everybody needs to cross-train. I think that's what this video is about. I love Sambo. I love judo. I love wrestling. I love jiu-jitsu. You're grappling guys that like to fight each other. I love them all. But we've got to cross-train. And we have to learn each other's strengths and find out so that we can improve our weaknesses. You know, guys, you're in the bottom position. Your arm is like this. And it was a simple solution. Get a lockdown, stretch, maybe a little pimp arm, and get your arm back to safety. Now, maybe he was so rocked that he was still gathering his marbles, but I don't know. That's something that I doubt he does. He probably doesn't practice the lockdown. So that's what I wanted to just add at the end. But again, easy for me. I'm sitting in the armchair quarterback position. So, I totally get it. It's way harder to be in there. So, and these were two of the greatest fighters of our time right now. And it was an exciting fight. Even if it looked like it was dominated by Islam, it was still amazing. So I was just felt good just to be able to witness it. So, guys, look, congrats to Makhachev. Honestly, he did even better than I thought. But his striking, for him to outstrike Oliveira, it's kind of like what I was kind of thinking. Because he's not going to stand there. He's going to be in and out. He's going to have a better overall kickboxing style. And then the threat of takedowns helps him land strikes. And Oliveira throws caution into the wind, throws wild stuff, and gets countered. So, bad day for him, but hopefully he'll come back and he'll do even better. So do I think, what was this? Do I think he can ragdoll Volkanovski and control him? You know what? I think Volkanovski's a much more dangerous threat than Oliveira. I'm going to say that right now. Volkanovski is more dangerous than Oliveira for Islam. He's more dangerous. Definitely. Oliveira, I know his kind. He's a jiu-jitsu guy with Muay Thai, and you can take those guys down, and as Islam showed, you can land some strikes too. So, Volkanovski is going to be way harder to get down and way harder to keep down, and the striking is dangerous. Having said that, I do believe Islam will take him down and beat him, but he poses a greater threat. That fight is going to be, a harder fight for sure. So, anyway, I know it's kind of hard to imagine that because you're like, but Oliveira was the greatest. He's had like so many amazing victories and he's looked so dominant. But anyway, yeah, he's a short guy, but he's still dangerous. Okay, you guys saw how he dealt with my boy from the Gracie Academy. Oh, my brain is mush. Anyway, guys, So yeah, but Islam is a completely different guy. T City, thank you, Brian Ortega. So Brian Ortega, couldn't submit Volkanovski with that guillotine, and Volkanovski's pretty damn good. But it's a whole nother thing to have Islam on top of you. And I do think it's going to be too much for Volkanovski, but you cannot take him lightly. He's more dangerous. He's more dangerous than Oliveira. So, um, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for all your support. My channel, it's always like the subscriber base is always growing. I get a lot of support from you guys. You guys love the videos, a lot of you. I get a little bit of hate, but you know, I just want to say this. I don't do as many lives as I used to. It's been a long time. I'm staying incredibly busy. We have wrestling season coming up. Again, I'm going to another wrestling tournament tomorrow. I don't even go to jiu-jitsu tournaments anymore. I wish I could. I do try to go to some when I can, but I'm going to wrestling tournaments every weekend. Just real quick, guys, for those that know the Munoz brothers. You remember Trent Munoz from the famous, my best video I've ever had, the state champ wrestler versus BJJ purple belt. So that was Trent Munoz. He was a senior in high school. He's now killing it in college, doing great. Although he did just have an accident in a razor where it flipped and he broke his arm. So he might have to sit out his season. But Trent was second in the nation as a freshman in NAIA college wrestling, 62-2. Chance Rich is doing well. He's coming up on his junior year wrestling Division I. I also have Braden Smelzer wrestling Division I. Former wrestler of mine that didn't go to my high school, Isaac Salas, also Division I wrestling at Cal State Bakersfield. I've got multiple wrestlers now all over the U.S. wrestling, Division II, NAIA, Division III. I just sent a kid to Oregon. So we got a kid wrestling Division III in Oregon doing well. Anyway, what I'm getting at, the younger brother, Alex Munoz, he just went double gold at the Freak Show tournament last week in Las Vegas. And in the elite bracket, he's the first kid I've ever had to win both divisions. He won the elite bracket and the regular varsity bracket for 18 and under. And he's 17, and he's looking amazing. So it's going to be a tough challenge this year. There's always a lot of good wrestlers in California. Our state is completely stacked every year. And but we're coming for one of those top spots in the state, top 5 in the state. You guys better look out because my kid Alex Munoz is coming. So I just wanted to mention that. So that's where I was last weekend, all weekend. This weekend I just went out to Oxnard Wrestling. Tomorrow I'm going to Bakersfield, more wrestling. Guys, I love you guys. Thank you for so much, all of your support. I don't do a lot of lives, but I appreciate you guys so much. The channel's growing. Obviously, I want more. I would love to come to Australia to do a seminar, Kevin. So if you guys want to send me a message and try to set me up with something, guys, I want to go to Selma. I want to take down 64. I want to do all of it. I want to go everywhere. But I need help. I really do, guys. My life is busier than I can't. I don't even, it's an amazing life, but it's so busy. I wake up every day and I work my ass off, whether it be videos, running my gym, or trying to take people to competitions, trying to get people ready for MMA fights, jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and kickboxing as well. Guys, I'm so busy. I want to do more. I want to do the videos. I want to do BJJ Fanatics. I've been lagging on BJJ Fanatics for almost 3 years now. I've been lagging on BJJ Fanatics. They asked me to do that 3 years ago. I still can't get it together. And it's like, free money. They'll pay me, but I can't. I have too many things, too many things. And my priorities right now are my gym, you guys with Teach Me Grappling, and and that's pretty much it. So, but the gym is incredibly busy. So I thank you guys so much. in the what's it called, Bernardo Faria voice. Yeah. So guys, I want to do all that, but what is this? Somebody say Coach Ferguson Peterson reunion. I actually already did that. Makhachev. I interviewed for my coach Ferguson from years and years and years ago. I interviewed him and we filmed it. I never released it. I have it somewhere. Guys, there's so many things to do. I guess what I'm saying is, a lot of you guys don't know me that well, but I'm trying. I'm trying to do a lot for you. I'm trying to do a lot for my gym, for my own life. If anybody wants me to do a seminar somewhere, let me know. I am not incredibly expensive. Obviously, it does need to be worth my while because my time right now is very limited. But, I had a guy fly me out to Florida this year, and I taught his kids for like $4,000. Like he flew me out just to teach his kids in his house. So, if there's things like that, you guys want me to do seminars somewhere, it's been a long time since I've done any seminars in other people's places. Let me know. Send me an email. So anyway, somebody says they missed training with me back in 96, 97. What's your name, Makhachev? Reveal yourself. If you used to train with us back in 1996 and 97, I'm interested in knowing, because what is that? That's, man, like 25, 27 years ago. That's a long time ago. I would like to know. Reveal yourself. I don't look like Adam Sandler, Keel. Yeah, Ramon, anytime you want, you're welcome. Guys, everybody's welcome at my gym. So thank you, SBS. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate the 100 likes. We're sitting at 100 likes. So I know I'm not giving you guys much stuff. Which states? I'm in Southern California. Matthew, you were there when Doc Dojo stormed us. Matthew. What's your last name, Matthew? Bien Crafts, what's up, dude? Hey, thanks. Thanks for the tip. What is MYR $3? What is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. 32 years in MYR 3? What is that? So, all right, anyway, let me go. I gotta go. So that's Malaysian currency. Bien Crafts, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. No, I haven't done one, Kevin, on weight distribution and pressure. Guys, there's videos. I need to do videos forever. All right, MT, love you too, brother. All right, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff. I'm out. Later.